Hello guys, this is 97 back with another Pokemon Black and White 2 Wi-Fi battle, and as you can see from the team preview, this is the Ubers battle versus Sergeant Bash. I found him on my Skype, I asked him for the Ubers battle, so here it is. And as you can see from the team preview, I'm running a bulky, that's a thing called Dialga, and a Specs Reshiram. That thing is powerful. Scarfed Shaymin Sky, a Sand Rush Excadrill, even though I don't have Sand, a multi-scale bulky Lugia, and a Lustrous Orb Palkia, as in his team is filled with threat, because you know, Genesect, yeah, a threat, Garchomp, a threat, Excadrill, a threat, Deoxys Attack, also a threat, so, but I think if I can handle with everything if I play my cards right. So, yeah, let's go straight into the battle. And I am challenged by Ian, which I don't know why his name is in Sergeant Pass, but I don't care. Now I'm going to lead off with this Deoxys, as I'm going to lead off with my Palkia. No, not my Palkia, my Dialga. My god, I messed up with the two of them, Dialga and Palkia, but I don't care. He goes for the superpower. I'm pretty sure I can take any hit he wants to go for, because you know, I'm a Dialga, and yeah, I'm a bulky set, so I can take everything. Go for the Stealth Rocks, which I think it will help me. He does have a possible spinner, which is the Excadrill, but right now I don't care about no Excadrill, so I'm gonna go for the Stealth Rocks, because if he wants to play a switching game, he will be hurt by the Stealth Rocks, which kinda help me. Now I'm gonna go into my Logi, because I know you more than likely wants to go for another one, and I don't want to take another one, or like, I don't know if I'm gonna die to another one, so I'm gonna go into my multi-scale Logi, as he goes for the superpower, and leftovers negate the damage, so that's pretty good. That's the power of Lugia, that's just the power of Lugia for you. As he now brings in the Tyranitar, as I think I go for the Toxic predicting the switch, because I know he wouldn't stay in, -2 attack and defense, so I'm gonna go for the Toxic. I get to poison that Tyranitar, which will help me on the late game, as you will see later on. And I does get the Sand Up, which is kinda annoying because it negates my leftovers, but as long as I'm at full, I don't care about no leftovers, because yeah, it just getting myself back to multi-scale range. As he now goes for the Stealth Rocks, and I believe I go for the Dragon Tail to Dragon Tail that thing out of here, because I don't want that thing in, because if he does pack the Stone Edge it will be bad, but I was at multi-scale range, so I wasn't worried. He does set up the Stealth Rocks. I do have Excadrill with Rapid Spin, so I'm not worried. So now I'm gonna Dragon Tail him out into his Garchomp, as he now set up one Sword Dance, and it's really threatening, because I go for the Toxic, thinking that he wouldn't like to stay in or something, so I went for the Toxic, as he stays in, and I don't think he knows that I packed a 4 times super effective Ice Beam, so I can go for that in the following turn, as I'm at multi-skill range. So the Outrage, if not +2, it won't do much, it won't even do 50%, so I'm safe. I can go now for the Ice Beam, and yeah, kill that thing, because you know, 4 times super effective and stuff. And yeah, that's a dead Garchomp for you guys, because you know, Garchomp was a huge threat, and it's now out of the way, which I think it's really good, and honestly. So now he's gonna bring in his Genesect. I want to figure out if this is a special set or a physical set. So I can go into my Dialga to see what set he is, and as I'm gonna go do that, I'm gonna go into my Dialga, and he does go now for the Thunderbolt, I think. Yes, he does go for the T-Bolt, and now I see that he's more of a special set, so I'm safe. So I know I can take another one, and he will probably switch out, so I'm gonna land just Draco Meteor on something that comes in, because he does bring in the Deoxys, this thing, Deoxys attack, and if he was Sash, the Stealth Rocks broke the Sash, so I'm not worried. I can go for the Draco Meteor, and because that thing has pitiful defenses, I'm gonna be able to OHKO that thing after the Stealth Rocks. Yeah, OHKO after the Stealth Rocks, if that makes any sense. And yeah, but now the fortunate thing is that I'm at a -2 special attack, but as you can see right now, I'm gonna have to leave my Dialga in as a Death Water, because nothing on my team appreciates to take a Rock Slide on an Earthquake from this thing. So I could go for Shaymin Sky, but the Stealth Rocks are still up, and if you predicted that I'm going for the Rock Slide, that would be a dead Shaymin Sky, so I don't want to risk that. So now I'm gonna go into my Palkia, yes, and he goes for the Rock Slide. I don't know why he didn't point for Earthquake. Maybe he was hoping for a flinch, I don't know. I know that now I'm safe to go for the Hydro Pump, Lustrous or Boosted, super effective. Excadrill aims taking that. Sorry, get out of here, Excadrill. What are you doing here? Has anyone asked you to come here? Please, get out. Now he goes into his Dialga, and I want to know if this is an offensive set or a bulky set. So what am I gonna do is I'm gonna switch out into my Excadrill, predicting him to go for the Dragon move, because you know, I'm at Palkia, yes, and yeah, but he actually predicts the switch. goes for the Fire Blast. I'm pretty sure he predicted the switch into Extra because he wouldn't go for a 4 times resisted move on my Palkia. So he predicted the switch. That was a really nice play on his part, as now my spinner is dead, so the rocks will be here to stay, and nothing on my team can OHKO this thing. So I have to go into my Palkia, go for the Spatial Rend, get as much damage as possible at the point that my Specs Reshiram can come in and KO that thing, well, not KO, but kill that thing with a Draco Meteor, Specs Draco Meteor. Even at the range that this thing is at, it won't leave the Draco Meteor. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go into my Reshiram, and on the range that it is at, I can safely go for the Draco Meteor and kill that thing off, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And yeah, that's a Dad's Dialga. And the unfortunate thing is that the Stealth Rocks were up, and it did a good chunk of damage into my Reshiram. And after the Sandstorm, it will be even bad. So he's gonna now go into his Genesect, and now that I know that this thing is a special attacker, I'm not really too threatened about it, because I do still have Lugia and stuff. So I know he'll go for the Ice Beam because, you know, I think I have this thing, Shaymin Sky, and something I can't remember right now that I'll probably... Oh no, Lugia, I think. I can't remember. So I know he will go for the Ice Beam, so I can stay in, go for a couple of Draco Meteors, and get as much damage as possible on this thing. And now he's at the range that if he switches out, he will die to Stealth Rocks. So I know he will stay in right now. He's gonna finish me off with another Ice Beam, which is kinda unfortunate, but you know, I would die to Stealth Rocks anyways. Now I'm gonna go into my Scarfed Shaymin Sky, as I can go for the Earth Power on this thing, because, yeah, on the range that it is at, and I don't want to risk missing Seed Flare. So I'm gonna go for the Earth Power, get the Useless Crate, of course, and I'm gonna kill that Genesect, and I think he is left into his Poisons, or Toxic, rather, Tyranitar. So he's gonna go to Tyranitar, and I'm gonna have to switch out, and I'm gonna go into my Lugia, because Lugia, yeah, if he doesn't pack the Stone Edge, I'm safe. But he goes now for the Fire Blast, and that still does a good chunk into my Lugia, I'm not gonna lie. That thing is probably a bulky Tyranitar, so that still does a good chunk. But now I know I can outspeed, I can go for the Roost, install that thing out, but as you'll see after this After Effects turns in the Roost thing, he does pack the Crunch, and which is really bad. Because, well, Crunch doesn't take me out, but if he gets the defenses drop, it will be really bad. As he now goes for the Crunch, and I was thinking about the defense drops. So what do you know? I get the defense drops. Yeah, the defense drop. Yeah, that's my luck for you guys. But the good thing is that he's toxic, so he's being whittled down. And I know he won't resist more turns, but even after me being at -1 defense, I can go for another Roost, as I know he won't kill me off again with the Crunch, because now I'm at a more high HP stat. And the only way he's gonna win this is that he gets another defense drop, which he does. So yeah, my luck for you guys again. And I know that even if I Roost up, I'm not going to be able to take another Crunch. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna go for a not Dragon type, but an attacking type move, which is going to be Ice Beam, because I think it's better than Dragon Tail, as it does nothing to that especially defensive, I think, in Tyranitar in the sense. So it's gonna be able to finish off my Lugia. But the good thing is that after this, after the poison damage, it will be on a so low amount of HP, he's not going to be able to take a hit from my Shaymin Sky. So I'm gonna end this thing in big, go for the Seed Flare, and annihilate that Tyranitar. Yeah, get out of here, Tyranitar, what you doing here? Nothing, get out. Shaymin Sky handles this. So it was a narrow 1-0 victory for me. I hope you enjoyed the battle. Leave a like if you did, it helps me a lot. And I'm gonna say that, until next time, later.